Hello everyone, Warhammer here, and welcome back to the Numas campaign for Mortal Empires. Now the plan for today's episode is to start the war with Khemri in order to take the last few regions that we need to finish the campaign. But before we do that, we've still got a few turns left to wait while our constructs are being built in these northern armies as well as the armies down in the south. So, a few more turns of just skipping through and just doing bits here and there. But let's get started with that. So as you can see, we've already got two armies here and Tutankhanut and his army over there. A number of them are busy recruiting, such as the Necro-Sphinx here. What do you have, Rakash? You've got both the Hero Titan and the Necro-Sphinx. You're going to take a while. Kalida is all ready to go, and her potential target of Durfu's right here. So there's nothing really but to wait with her. Agatep, you're already done. I'll tell you what we could do though. Let's take the opportunity to try and spy out some of our future territory. Although where we're going to start the campaign down here in the south, are we going to go for Zandri, Khemri, or the Black Pyramid? You know what, let's go for the Black Pyramid, because then we can start making our way north all the way, rather than say go for Khemri and then have to send someone down south and then head back up again. Let's just send you straight towards the Black Pyramid. If we get close enough, we might even be able to scout out what army they have, although, spying there, they've got 3 armies in close proximity of one another. That's something to be careful about. In fact, we might need to do something about that. What about here? 14. What about the... can we see here? Yeah, of course they've already got the pyramid up done to level 5. And they've got engraved walls. Crap. So that's going to be one hell of a garrison we're going to have to fight here. We're going to need at least 2 armies. Although, since Setep is actually fairly close by, in fact, Ark of the Black's up there, 2 turns left. And Setep has got 2 turns. Potentially, we could take all 3 armies towards the Black Pyramid and have them fight together. It will leave the coast exposed, but, touch wood, we may get away with it, because as long as we take this region, and this region, Zandri, Khemri, and the Black Pyramid, we just need to take them, build the landmark buildings, and then the campaign's over. So, definitely something for us to bear in mind, though. But anyway, all the armies have been sorted out. Oh, Doghooter. Let's forget, you need to come in here. And that's right, we were going to recruit a new general to replace Sumides, who's overseeing the recruitments at the moment. But we do have enough jars to awaken one of the legendary lords and kings of the past. So let's have a look at our options. We could potentially go for 2, because we can make 2 armies, but we're not going to have enough recruitment to do so. We've got Wakaf. What's your bonuses? Fighting in desert terrain, stalking, that could come in handy. Futep. Helps with Khemri and War Sphinxes. Construction time, okay. All of that's actually quite good bonuses, I must say. What we got next? Lamisash of the 4th Dynasty. Good bonuses for Ushapti. Or we got Alcazar the 2nd. Okay, a lot of bonuses for Skeleton Chariots. Something I would have been tempted to give to Agatep's army. But Agatep is in charge. I'm quite happy with that arrangement. But for the moment, it's between these 3. To be honest, I quite like the idea of going for Futep. Those bonuses for the War Sphinx will come in handy, but the construction time in order to get those legendary buildings that we need to build, the landmark pyramids, that's going to be an extremely good bonus. So let's go and recruit you. Congratulations, my man. So you're going to join up next turn when we finished recruiting, and then we're going to have to research to get some more Tomb Princes. In fact, what would be the best one to try and do? Necrotech. Tomb Princes for 100 jars. Do we have anything that's going to just cost me money? Necrotech. Okay, 1,000 for you. What about here? 2,500 for you. Oh, 100 jars. Okay, at least we've got a few options. And what's this one? That could come in handy as well. Okay, let's just go through our options here now. So, Agatep, speaking of the devil, I know you got some War Sphinxes. Which one of these does bonuses? I think it is this one. Yeah. Got a War Sphinx. And we could give you one of your own, but he is a charioteer, we're going to keep to that. You do have Lightning Strike, yep, that's going to work out quite nicely. In that case, let's try and make you slightly better at combat. Let's give you a point in Wound Maker, and then which one of these is going to be for the best bonus? Let's give you that. Extra charge bonus, physical resistance. Okay, next one. Arc Leader. Oh yeah, you're level 10 now. So that means we can give you these. So we've got Asaf, the Goddess of Magic and Vengeance. Leader's patron deity. That gives a few nice bonuses, especially that one for Skeleton Archers. Because I believe we've got 4 units with her. Yeah. And we've got the Sepulchral Stalkers as well. So, yeah, that's going to work out quite nicely for her. Let's grab that then. And then True Blessings of Asaf. Whenever Gledo awakens, the power of the Asp Goddess floods her body, infusing life and power into her mummified remains, so that she may defeat her enemies. Again, 40-meter effective range, but extra missile damage, armor-piercing damage, and reload skill? We'll take it. This is going to be an interesting matchup then, when you think about it. Because what does Durfu have? A few Dryads... Actually, he's got Dryad Hordes. Okay, that's annoying. But you got a few Glade Guards, Wild Riders, Treekin. Okay. Forest Dragon's going to be tough. But no, what's interesting is Wood Elves, for those of you that know your Warhammer, are basically known as the best archers in the entire Warhammer world. I mean, obviously you've got people like the High Elves and that come pretty close, but Wood Elves basically live by the bow. And so they are some of the best bowmen, if not the best bow users in the world. And then we've got Khalida, whose armies of Labaris were well known for their skill of their archers. And even in Undeath, they still have got a lot of that skill. They're well known for it. So that could be an interesting matchup of like the Battle of the Bows, shall we say. Kagatev, I think you were with Septep, aren't you? We've done all your skills. Yep, we've done. Let's just work on finishing these off, then. Yeah, Septep. Then, what can we level up? Pillars of Grung... hang on. Oh yeah, Dejana here was defeated by Grim... Yeah, that's Grimgor. Yeah, it looked like him. Okay, that's a slight problem then if he's got a full stack coming down, because it means we may have to fight him about Squighorn. We've really got some basic defenses, but we've got a few more turns before we can get walls. Let's build a mausoleum just in case. Black Iron Mine, let's upgrade that. Sure, let's upgrade Tiatikwa. Let's give you a Bone Shaper. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, speaking of Bone Shapers, that crossed my mind. We need to go back to Sartosa. As Drake Materian pointed out that I may not have another wine resource, and I don't. Right. In that case, a slight change of plan from getting rid of the trade resource. Let's get rid of the Skull Repository, because we've got more than enough of this building type at the moment. We'll upgrade the walls as well, and then next turn, we'll be able to make sure to get the wine produce, just in case we need it for the mortuary cult in any way. But I believe that's everything. Let's hit the end turn. So ideally we've got another 2 turns, not including this next end turn phase, to take into account before we can start the war against Khemri. And I have given it a bit of thought about how we're going to go about that. Now, it was mentioned by Drake in the comments of the last episode as well, that an idea we could do is have a chat with the Greenskins. They have become much more powerful once they confederated with the, the Crooked Eye tribe that's up in the north of the World Edge Mountains. The ones who start the game and they're in yellow, basically. But, so they may have become more stronger, but they may be willing to negotiate peace with us. Yeah, see, they're not that much stronger than us now. Well, weaker than us now. But they may be willing to negotiate peace with us if we offer to go to war against Khemri as well. Now, admittedly, that's not 100% guaranteed. We won't know until we check out the diplomacy. We'll do that at the end of the end turn phase. But if that can't happen, then it looks like we're going to have to go to war with both Durfu and Vigilant. Now, Vigilant I'm not fussed about in the slightest, I'll be honest. As you can see there, their army is actually wiped out effectively. So they're going to be okay to deal with. Karak, what do you want? Non-aggression. Okay, sure. I don't care. They're there. They're on the other side of the Empire. But having some friends on the map at least is coming in handy. But yeah, Durfu is probably Aguilan's main army. And so if Kalido and the Garrison of Barakvar can take him out, then that's going to leave us free then to just focus our attentions on Kenri. So definitely something for us to bear in mind. Okay, Greenskins. Futep is done. Squighorn. Right. Barakvar. We could actually give you a few more defenses. I know we can go for the Cinnabar. But let's go for defenses. Much better at the moment. Let's give that for a bit more money, that for the public order. Not that we really need to worry about public order at this point. I think everywhere is actually extremely happy to be part of the Nehekaran Empire. But you never know. Sometimes it's just nice to give a bit of extra. Akendorf, you can do the same. Excuse me. There we go. Right. Let's give you a salt mine. And then let's go down and put Futep in charge of his new army. And because we managed to do that ritual that gives us the Casket of Souls, we should now have a very high-leveled character that we can swap from. I know we can sort out his skills, but I'm not too fussed about him. Yeah. Wow, 11. Okay, Futep. Let's have you join us. And let's have a look. Oh, wow. He's got light magic. Huh. I had no idea. Has he got all of the light magic? He does, including Time Warp and Banishment. Wow. That's going to be an extremely useful addition to the army, having another magic user. And his stats are basically the same as Tomb King anyway. That's extremely good, I must say. In that case, let's get Root Marcher, and let's start working on your magic. Let's just give you a point in every spell, as well as Exorcism. Okay, Banishments, Time Warp, Earthen, Magical Reserves, Arcane Conduits. Right, what next? Do you have any magical items, in fact? You do. Wow, these seem quite interesting. Reliquary of the Petrar's Holy Light, Shield of Petrar, Hyash's Avenger, Blade of the White Wind, and a bag of soul dust. Gathered from the Casket of Souls, this bag of dust is filled with the energies of the Realm of Souls, and when opened to the air, instantly empowers Nehekaran warriors. Oh, Jesus. 15% ward save is nothing to sneer at anyway, but 18% casualty replenishment, and 25 leadership for 2 minutes. That's handy. Okay, let's grab you that, by all means. We've still got 7 points to spend. Okay, let's give you one of the gods. Tomb Princes and that could come in handy. Ushapti. That could be quite useful because he's got the Casket of Souls and our local recruitment capacity will allow me to put the army together much more quickly. We've got Asaf, Kassar, Nehekaran Warriors, Tomb Guard, get extra bit of defense. Ushapti and Carrion, not so useful. Tomb Scorpions, Climbic Jars. Any more? I think there's... yeah. Oh, Keeper of Law. Let's give you that. And I'm going to go for Yashirian. Just having that extra local recruitment capacity as well as that... whatchamacallit, the casualty replenishment rate. That's going to double it to already we're going to have 30%. So let's grab that. Now if we go to here, that's going to be good. We've still got 3 points to spend on stuff, so we can give you Indomitable Will. Let's give you a Chariots as well. And let's give you passage to the Soul Realm. Okay. That's going to be an extremely good commander. I was not expecting him to know light magic. But I'm going to take advantage of that by all means. In that case, let's spend a bit of our cash now on getting... In fact, before we get our hands on a Tomb Prince, I'm going to go for the Proclamation of the Sixth Dynasty so we can get that extra bit of recruitment capacity. Just so we can put the armies together much more quickly if they can skip forward a couple of turns. So we'll do that. Sudenberg, you can upgrade to level 5. Excellent. In fact, where else has recently gone up to level 5 in tier? Sartosa... Oh no, hang on. Sartosa needs your wine deposits. Since we just talked about it last turn. Our hack is going to come level 5 in a couple of turns. Let's switch this over into this one. Just so we can get the cheaper buildings. Vulture Mountain. Let's give... In fact, we can't afford to get these things here, can we? Well, I know it's because we're in the mountains, but it's about 9,000 if I remember right. Well, let's just give you that and that for now. Okay, but where's my other level 5 settlements? I could have sworn we had another one somewhere. Let's give you that. Could upgrade that. Temple Skull has become a level 5. Lamia's pretty close as well. 6 turns away from finishing off. Okay. Tiatikra, etc. Let's give you logs, I guess. Come on, where's my... Carrickzorn, that's number 4. Oh, hang on. Shifting Sands. Right. Yeah, so next turn we need to... Let's swap that over. So next turn we can give you some of these. I mean, 10% might not be much, but that's nearly 1,000 knocked off the price. So let's just take that. Okay, and Agatep's moving over to there. I might try and get... To be honest, though, we don't really need any extra money. So I'm just going to keep him there for the moment. And then next turn, both Setep and Arkan will have finished their recruitment, so they'll be able to bring their army over towards the Black Pyramid to help with the siege. And then Futep should be done in a few turns then. Especially if we manage to get that +1 recruitment capacity. That might have knocked down the length of time by at least a turn. And then the other ones up in the north will have probably one more turn afterwards. And then they'll be ready to head off. And the only thing we need to worry about with armies up in the north for the most part is actually the greenskins. If Grimgor decides to try and attack some of my settlements, then it could be for a bit of a problem. Especially since I can't move Tutankhanut while he's still recruiting that Hero Titan. Oh no, he's got the Nexus things, isn't it? It's Rakash that's got the Hero Titan. It's hard to keep track which army is going to have which construct. As long as we have enough to be able to get the victory condition for 10 constructs, that's all that matters. Alright, Visselin's still taking a long time to build up again. I have to admit, I am curious to know what's going on up in the Empire, actually. Because we can see a little bit, like, if we see here, the Greenskins have got some territory near Visseland and Null anyway, as well as what's up in the north part of the World Edge Mountains. But usually either the Empire is going strong, or the vampire counts are. So it'd be interesting to see which one actually is. Alright, Hero Titan has been done. You can read a bit about it there if you're interested. Okay, and a Necrosphinx is done as well. You can read through it there. We had a mission to assassinate. I forgot about that. Fresh transcripts. +10 melee attack for infantry units. That's handy. Okay, in that case, if you guys are done, let's start force marching you over towards the Black Pyramid to get ready for the attack. Don't worry, I know that I'm leaving the Pools of Despair really sort of open to attack as well. But I'd rather lose a small minor settlement like this and be able to just roll over the Black Pyramid in Nagash when we're ready to attack it. But you'll be ready in 2 turns in position. You've got a turn left to go anyway. Fact, how's Grimgor doing? Just noticed. He's just using the web underway at the moment. The webway is a completely different thing from a completely different Warhammer game. But yeah, you're using the underway in that case. And let's upgrade this while I remember to do so. Let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. And let's give you... I don't know. Nothing really of else is going to be of use. Let's just build one of those just so I can say I've got one. Okay, that's everything. Agatep. Yeah, it's fine. You can just wander around. Can we actually see what he's got now? Okay, that army's not too bad. Although, seeing the Tomb Guard combined with the ones that's already inside the settlement could be a problem. Alright, let's go for patronage of Lamis Shah in order to get those extra Tomb Princes. Settlement upgrade. Emerald Jaws leveled up. Okay. Let's give Varenka Hills an upgrade, I guess. Hakuros. Who are you in charge with, actually? Ark in the Black. Okay. Let's give you Royal Lieutenant. And let's give you Desert Strike. Actually... Oh, I thought Immortality was available for some reason. Let's give you that then, and yeah, you still got that. Okay. Anywhere else then? I think we're good. It does look like at the moment, given how things are going in between turns, that we'll be able to declare war at the end of the episode. But maybe not actually start the attacks and the fights until the following one. But it's not going to be that big a deal, because in order to complete the victory objectives, once we finish the constructs, the only thing that we need to get in terms of regions is the Black Pyramid, Khemri and Zandri, because they've got these pyramid buildings that we need to get at each of them. Once we get those buildings, and if we're lucky they might have already been built by Khemri, then the campaign's over. We've won. So we'll have to think about what might happen with that. Okay, you've come down to attack Squighorn. Okay, to be honest, that looks like it could be easily to fight, but trying to get through this thing quickly. Oh. Okay, you only sacked it. No, that's okay. I was actually a little bit concerned. I thought they might actually try to burn it to the ground. But I'll take that. Visseland, you're bringing in a tiny little army. That's cute. You want me to break my military access pact with dwarves for 600? Nah. In fact, it could bring the dwarves on board. We are defensive allies with them. There's a potential thing we could do in order to try and Petonia has just declared war on the Greenskins. Huh. I see, I wonder, because we are defensive allies with the dwarves, we could try and bring them in as a military ally and swap our relationship around a bit. But I wonder if we can get Petonia involved. Just having them help with the Badlands, or just to keep, the Khemri distracted, or even just to attack Aguilon, could work out in our favour. Let's have a think about this. Let's get through all of this. Okay. Let's bring you over here, Nanarkan. And let's get you over here, Nensetep. Okay, how are you doing now at Numas? 2 more turns and then you're nearly done. Okay. Let's give you a Tomb Prince. Yeah. What do we want? Aggressive or tough? Let's go aggressive. Intenebu, welcome to the team. Okay. Agatep, just move you around slightly then. Research available. Don't really need to go for another commander, so let's have a quick look. Extra bonuses for Khemri War Sphinxes, good handy. Nexus Sphinxes. Ushapti as well. Screaming Skulls, Necropolis Knights, and the Casket of Souls. Let's give... I basically want to get all of these. Basically. Let's go for the Last God of Alkaharit in order to get those War Sphinx bonuses first. Okay. This, etc. You can level up that. Damaged buildings, sure, we'll just repair these. Ah, we've got another army coming in by Wurzag. Tutankhanut might be a bit busy now defending, not against the... well, against Khemri like we thought, but actually against the Greenskins. Let's start sending them off on their way by seeing if we can get rid of Grimgor first of all. She's watching that predatory grace of the War Sphinx like that. Goodbye. Okay, let's take the Endless March bonus. Gives us a bit, so we might be able to go after Wurzag in the following turn. But that's getting repaired. All that's done. You've just got one more turn to go. Okay, Dejena, you're still nearby. Not really concerned about you. Alright. Durfee, where did you get to? Thistleland. Oh, Durfee's already down here. Okay. That might be a good thing or a bad thing. I haven't quite decided as of yet. In that case, let's move you down towards Stone Mine Tower. Because then when we start the war, we'll be able to just head straight in, take it, and start heading down towards Bits of Stone Mine. Let's do that, then. Tutankhanut, King of Kings. Let's give you... I have no clue at this point. What am I going to give you? Hang on, which one of these... Oh no, that's the one that does the Necro Sphinxes, so I don't need that. All is mine, ambush chances... What's the ones down here? Raiding, Public Order... let's just give you, I don't know. Let's give you 2 points in here, basically. Because we've got everything... I'll tell you what. Let's go Ceremonial Bandages and Over My Dead Body. There we go. Okay, next one. Intes. Intes has got everything at this point. The only bits we've got left to do now is Specialist, and then one next level will be finished. And Hactum... Again, you've basically got everything apart from Indomitable in terms of your actual skills. Let's give you Ceremonial Bandages to help out then. And... let's give you another point in Jar Hoarder. Okay, so you're going to have to do that. You're going to join up with Futep next turn. Rakash is going to be ready then to start heading down. Probably have him join up then with Khalida if that's the case. We'll think about it. Agatep, you're ready. Arkan and Setep are nearby. Okay. Last check of diplomacy. And let's have a look. Batonia. Are you willing to negotiate? No. Okay, so much for that idea. Right, Dwarves. Okay, you're not the most powerful faction. You've only got 2 regions left. Looks like the Vampire von Karsteins are really doing a number on sort of keeping you restrained. Yeah, they basically got them held up there. In that case, you're not going to be as effective as I would have hoped, so let's not worry about that. Anyone else? Aguilan, you're still pretty happy to see us. Dwarves are defensive allies. Caricadrin? You're even weaker than the dwarves. You, Clan Ungrins, you're not interested. Von Karsteins.
Sit by my side and let us discuss mutually beneficial matters.
To be honest, as thing as it would be to be like siding with the vampires, I suppose they would be better allies than the dwarves, but nah, we'll leave it.
The Empire.
Empire?
Greetings.
Nope. Okay. Let's have a chat with the Greenskins. Don't forget. So they really, really don't like us. Okay, that's good to know. Let's have a look. Peace treaty. Let's say we were going to give you all the money I've got in my treasury, right? Because we can get that back extremely easy, right? And I'll offer to join the war with you against... can we? They're not willing. Okay. I'll tell you what, one more offer. Let's go for peace. I'll give you military access. I'll join the war as well against Kenry with you. And I'll offer you all the money I've got in my treasury. Oh, we're demanding payment. That's not going to work. Right. No. Okay. Well, we can't say we didn't give them the opportunity, eh? But it does mean that it looks like we're going to have to fight Aguilon and Vigilant. Right. Okay. Well, on the plus side, Durfu has moved his way down towards... what's that the name of the place? Myrmidons? Yeah, Myrmidons. He's moving his way down towards there, so unless he tries and sails over... The only thing that's going to be an issue is actually having him try and attack Sartosa, but with the defences we're building now, I'm not that concerned. And hey, even if we lose the settlement, it's not like it's a big deal, it's not something we necessarily need to keep. But then, Vigilant I'm not fussed about. They've got such a weak army at this point, I'm not concerned about them in the slightest. The fact that Kenry's got all those armies though around Kenry, as well as that army stack in, whatchamacallit, the Black Pyramid, that is a little bit more disconcerting. But luckily for me, we're going to have 3, even 4 armies ready to go and deal with that once Futep's actually put his force together. But you know what, I think we'll leave the declaration of war itself to the next episode. Just so we can say, you know, it's sort of save it for a nice thematic start to the next episode. Yeah, Aguilon, you can keep doing what you need to do. He's actually got a few armies scattered around, I never realised. He's got a few characters as well. That's pretty cool, just seeing the skeleton on the back of that bone wave. Isn't that, oh, what's her name? Draka? Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Draka. She's a branch wave that basically hates everyone. I've actually even in the end times sided with some of their worst enemies at one point. Just because she really doesn't like living things. But anyway, that is the end of today's episode. Next episode we'll start the war then against Kenry. And we'll see which king is going to prove to be the better one. Tutankhanut or Cetra. But we'll have to wait until next time. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And I hope you join me next time for more Warhammer. But until then everyone, take care. And goodbye for now.